Hey watch friends, today I wanted to do a quick unboxing and revisit of a model we looked at previously. This is the Batavi Architect. As you can see, in honor of this one, I'm wearing the wood version today, but there are two all-new versions that came out here. There is a purple and a blue version. So let's go ahead and crack this open and check this out. This is not a sponsored video. This is actually a watch I purchased myself here. I did want to share in this experience with you, though. As I recall, the packaging was just fantastic on the prior Batavi, and it looks like they've carried through the same to the second or the latest variant here, or latest drops on this one. So let's go ahead and check this out. First, you can see we've got the branded boxing on the exterior. Pop that open, you can see a flap here, and then inside, look at this, got a nice glossy, you can see a little bit of dust on there coming through, but you've got a glossy interior box. And let's slide this aside. All right, so look at this. So we've got, the quality of the finishing, just as I recall, is just fantastic on this as far as the overall presentation. Really gives you that luxury kind of look and experience going on for this one. Let's go and pop it open. All right, here we go. So we've got warranty card up at the top. And then inside you can see nice kind of felt liner there, and then the badging. I'm going to set this aside. Let's pull this out. And then down at the bottom, what you see here is you actually have, looks like a pop free, but we have a screwdriver, of course. And then in the middle, this is one of the things that's neat. While this is an integrated bracelet, they actually include adapters that you can adapt this over to standard straps as well. So that's a pretty cool touch and something that's fairly unique. Let's go ahead and set aside the packaging and actually take a look at what we came here to see today. This is an exciting one. Been looking at this for a while since they debuted the early prototypes, and this started off as kind of a joke, as possible for a enthusiast in the group. His name's Tony, and this ended up with the name of Tony Purple because he's a big fan of purple dials. Great community member, and it's awesome seeing this come to fruition. It's been a fun tribute. But man, this is a really striking purple color. Here it is. Let's set this next to the wood version here. So check that out. What a contrast between these. The original version, this was available with a wood, a steel, which was a blue color, and it also was available with a salmon or copper color that had a dome pattern to that. And this, with the name Architect, this was really going for an architectural theme. As you can see, this carried through, and I think it held true to the original. This, of course, deviates a little more from the Architect theming for that, though you can still see it has the intricate pattern, which I believe is baklava for that, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. But the pastry is what inspired the pattern for that. But you can see, though, this color purple here, it's very striking. It does, to me, it departs from the architecture feel as far as some of the others, compared to the originals, rather, in just the coloration. That being said, that takes nothing away from the watch itself, and in fact, I like this every bit as much as the prior version. The specs on this, it's going to be coming in at 38 or 39 millimeters, rather, for the case around 3 to 9, but then the bezel does step down to 38 millimeters. The thickness, it's nice and slim at only just over 11 millimeters, 11.15, and then the mid case, though, is only 5.2 millimeters, so extremely svelte package, as you can see. Very angular design for it overall, for the aesthetic, and then, of course, a Henta inspired, very reminiscent of the Tissot PRX that came out, as we talked about in the prior and full review there also. The lug to lug on this is only coming in at 46.8 millimeters, so just under 47. But if you include these, since it does have the integrated end links, and that is a male style end link, that does bump it up to just over 51. But you can see here on my 6.5 inch wrist kind of what that looks like as a whole. Despite the 39 millimeter size, I will say, because of the K shape and because of the extra flare out here beyond the round, it does, I think, wear a lot larger than the 39 would denote. To me, this is much more reminiscent of a 40 plus watch. I actually would not have minded. That's my only real critique of this. I would not have minded if they had done a little bit smaller for the case. But again, that's on my 6.5 inch wrist. If you have a larger wrist, I think certainly that's going to be welcome. But mainly just wanted to do just a quick fun unboxing here so you could enjoy in this with me, see how these two really stack up and compare. Just absolutely gorgeous for the dial pattern on that. I love those intricate cuts. Get a good look at those. But this color of purple, I've looked at purple watches for a while. It's something that, like most of you, I didn't have in the collection, but it's something I like the color purple a lot and thought it would be fun to have a more bold watch. But I had never found one that to me just struck the really perfect shade. There are a lot of nice options out there, but this one, as soon as I saw that color, I was immediately taken with just the vibrancy of that. I think it's just a really nice looking piece overall. Let's go ahead and set this on wrist so you can get an idea of what that looks like. Man, I think that looks great. I'm really happy with how this came out overall. So I hope this has been fun look for you. There is, as I mentioned, there is this purple version that's in this drop. They actually did a re-up of the original versions as well, and then there's a Tiffany blue, a blue that's now turquoise blue. I can't call it Tiffany for legal reasons on that one. But that being said, great options available. I believe they are restocking these. As soon as they dropped, they sold out immediately for them. But they are, I believe, restocking some of each of the variants. But they are going to be limited quantities. So if you are interested in picking one up, I do encourage you to head over to the website. Some other basic specs for it. It does have Miyota 9039, so high quality there overall. Sized to my 6.5-inch wrist. This was coming in at 135.3 grams on this integrated bracelet. Comes with a 2-year warranty. You already saw the packaging, all that kind of good stuff. But if you want to learn more about it, like I said, I already do have a full review available of this wood version. It's going to be the exact same for any of the variants that you're looking at, with, of course, the exception of the dials themselves. And then do note the one that I reviewed previously was a prototype of the wood as well. So there's might be some finishing updates and some different things there, but that's all noted throughout the review. So I hope this has been enjoyable for you. If you did enjoy this one, please do smash that like button. Additionally, if you haven't done so already, please do hit that subscribe button. Constantly have more content coming for you, and it greatly helps the channel. Thanks for watching.